Alright, this is Walking Street. It's a pedestrian area and one of the big landmarks of Ho Chi Minh City. Not quite sure why, but it is. It's something that all Vietnamese will talk about as being one of the central areas of Ho Chi Minh City. A lot of shops and hotels around here, and a big pedestrian area to walk around. Over here, I'm not quite sure what type of tree this is, but it's definitely in bloom. And then this big impressive building over here, which is view is obscured at the moment, but this is, I'm not 100% sure. I think this is the Opera House. But let me see if I can get a better view, because this is worth seeing. Here we go. I think this is an opera house. I don't know. I've walked past this loads of times, but never actually been inside. It's a big, impressive building. I suspect this dates back to colonial times, but I don't believe I've ever asked. Yes, and then Walking Street over here. I'm ashamed to say, after years of living in the country, I still can't really read Vietnamese. I don't know what this says. Something about 1945, huh? I know Ho Chi Minh did first declare independence from France in 1945. Maybe it was at the spot. Or maybe that's why this area is so famous. And there's a statue of Ho Chi Minh over there. This is obviously coming up from the back. Try and get a different view from the front. And then lots of luxury shops on both sides here, and a very expensive hotel. Make of that what you will. These trees are not always in bloom, so picked a good day to come out here. It's April 23rd while I'm filming this. And let me get a good view of that. Okay, so Ho Chi Minh there, and those must be the dates of his birth and death. With the Opera House in the background. So it's a nice, bright, sunshiny day when I was out here. I think the last couple videos I filmed have been overcast. It's almost too sunny though. Really wish I would have brought some sunglasses with me. Though I do have my big sun hat on. Yeah, Vietnam, huh? When it is sunny, it is really sunny. What is that over there? Maybe that one is the Opera building. Then what is that building? I don't know. Sorry, I didn't do my research before coming out. Here's this fountain here. I feel like this fountain was not always here. Like this has been a new addition since I arrived in Vietnam, but not the kind of thing you would erect overnight. How maybe my memory is just playing me false. But certainly the displays on walking streets are definitely seasonal. Like that display behind this. I don't know what that is. I'll check that out later. They are building over there, I think what they call the metro, like a subway line they're putting through Ho Chi Minh City, which is infamous for always being in development and never being finished. But that being said, actually, I think the last time I came through this area, there was construction right around here, and they seem to have finished that up. So I guess they are making progress. Now this display is, I'm assuming, only temporary. They always have some temporary display. I think that's the Vietnamese word for book. So something about books. That will fit nicely with the theme of this channel. But I did not know that when I came out. The reason, I think one of the reasons this is so dead is because it's the heat of the day. It's right in the middle of the day. I think that's the 7 Habits for Highly Effective People. Very popular book in Vietnam in translation. How to win friends and influence people. Those self-help books are very popular in Vietnam, or at least in Ho Chi Minh City. Entrepreneurial books tend to be very popular. But anyways, yeah, it's what time is it? I think it's around 2. So most people sensibly stay inside during these hours. There's some sort of presentation going on there. So yeah, if it wasn't already obvious, the pedestrian area is only in the middle here. There's roads on either side. Here is another, what I'm assuming, a temporary display. Many of these restaurants change over frequently. A number of these were not here the last time I walked down the street. Gloria Jeans was quite popular in Australia when I was living there. I've only just recently seen that start to appear in Vietnam. Okay. This again is another temporary display. Boy, they've got more set up here than I was expecting. There's some big event going on. Maybe a couple big events. But yeah, it's not unusual for them to have displays, elaborate displays set up here. Another hotel here. If memory serves, this is where my parents stayed when they came to visit. And I think they had one of the windows over there which gave a good view of Walking Street. I don't believe there were any displays set up when they were there. But yeah, come evening, after the sun goes down, This is a very popular area for people to hang out in, and you'll see lots of young people and families just enjoying the night air here on Walking Street. I wonder, how temporary are these displays? This was not here when I was last here, but that looks like it might be kind of permanent over there, huh? I don't know. Maybe it is temporary. I have no idea what's over there. There is a lot of stuff set up here. I wonder, they're going to turn this area into another book street. I was not expecting to find all this stuff here when I decided to come down and make this video. Seemed to wonder if I've caught this area in a bit of transition. But there's always stuff going up around here, so there's always something. I shouldn't say that. There have definitely been times when there has been nothing on this street. But it's not infrequent. It's not infrequent to see displays going up. Bank over there. Tea shops. Yeah, a lot of book displays over there. Might wander there and check that out. So there's obviously some big book display going on here. And this is actually right across from bookstore, which I've frequented often. It's one of the bigger bookstores in this area and has a decent English selection. Decent being comparative term compared to the other places you find around. Yeah, it looks like, aside from the area with Ho Chi Minh's statue on it at the beginning, this whole area from beginning to end is covered with displays. Was not expecting that, but sometimes you find that in the street. Yeah, there's a lot of books here, and possibly some English books if I dig around, see what I can find. So, unfortunately, because the way these displays are set up, it's a little bit difficult to get a good view of this. Normally, I think I would have to go on Walking Street and take a few steps back, but this is a what is this? An old apartment building that was changed into a whole bunch of different shops. So each apartment is like a different shop, and they all have their signs facing outwards. He's a little bit blocked here by that tree and some of the display. That's another landmark. And then this is obviously set up for some sort of big event. Not quite sure. There was obviously some sort of book event going on all over the street. So, yeah, I mean, always interesting to catch the street on a big event day. Might have been interesting just to see it as normal, just as like a normal pedestrian area, but big events are not uncommon. This looks like another colonial era building, doesn't it? Not quite sure what this one is. And then even more displays over here. Boy, yeah, this street sure looks a lot different than the last time I was down here. I think... Yeah, I wonder how much of this is temporary and how much of this area is in transition to maybe a different flavor than it's been the first few years I was here. So I'll have to come back in a few months again and see. But yeah, that sky is looking more overcast than it was, huh? We may get some rain yet. You never know in the rain here. Could yet get some big rain. It looks very clear over this way though, huh? Okay, and they're still in the middle of the construction here. So I guess I'll go this way. I am coming up to the end here, but I'm just going to walk around this way just so I can see the tail end from the other end. Boy, that sky is looking more and more overcast. Rain coming? Amazing how quickly the weather changes, huh? It was such a clear blue sky when I started filming. Alright, and then this is pretty much the end except for that little addendum over there. Which, I suppose in the interest of being thorough, I might as well try and cross over. Okay. And then this display of flags. We are definitely at the end here. That's a river over there. I think that's Saigon River. I will save that river for another day. Maybe ever come back this way, make another video. Yeah, you can see here, I mean, that it's a classic case of so close and yet so far away. It's so close to that river, but do not want to mess about with crossing that street. I've done it before, but don't feel like doing it today. And then back here, walking the street. Oh yeah, I wonder how old that building is. Yeah, it's a shame, but there have been a lot of old buildings that have gotten knocked down, even just in the few years I've been here in Saigon. I guess that's the way with most major cities, huh? Old buildings need to give way for new buildings. Slightly angle. All right, so it's sometime later. I've been in the bookstore and shopping for a wife's birthday present. Still in the same area. The sky is looking really overcast, but it hasn't rained yet. I'm sure it's just a matter of time.